hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the seventh. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Omar, time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 11, Brett Gardner. Now pitching.
Quick check on that time run at first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
So a big moment here, and standing in, D. Gordon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Chopped weakly to the left. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Here's J.D. Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Roberto Ozuna takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-2, here it comes. Scorched to third. And that will conclude matters here. Brad Ziegler has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope, missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Swing and a miss. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Full count now. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth. Digging in 1 second, Will Smith is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. The 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Hard hit to first, and that is through into right field for a single. So here now is the pitcher, Roberto Ozuna, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Miguel Sano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Desmond stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hard on the ground towards short, and he is in there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. are under the lights. Ready now, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Snow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Kemp is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
In there, now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put it.
A swing and a miss. That retires this. Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. One and one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball down below the knees.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's Justin Smoke now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pham moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
J.D. Martinez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
3-2 full count. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. So stepping in, Tommy Pham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Martinez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. So striding in, Cole Hamels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
He's gone to the...
And we'll have to... So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Standing in, Jim Edmonds. Hot shot to third, fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. Into the box, Ian Desmond. Here's the first pitch to him. hit hard on the ground to second. A dive by Gordon. Hats off to that one. Here's D. Gordon now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Second baseman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Desmond towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, John Snow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Kemp. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count. No, that's
and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped him up. Moustakas on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. Drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into center field. On the move is Kemp. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. And at first after the 2-out walk. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Desmond moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Shallow center. Pham ranging forward. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And that one just missed outside. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that's low, ball 4. Ready for another chance, Jim Edmonds. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. George Springer will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Bellinger is there. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Desmond has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Hamels. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Ready for another shot now, John Snow. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Desmond. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and Desmond is in at third base. He's got a triple. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Miguel Sano is going to grab a back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 22.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it.
Desmond, the runner at third with no outs. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez there to put it away for out number 2. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. And a breaking ball stays outside. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A fastball that just misses inside. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. Here's Justin Smoke now, and their runners at the corners now from the stretch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Wade Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Breaking ball in for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez on the run. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Down and away, ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's George Springer. He popped out in his first trip. Hamels peers in. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. The throw into second. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding in, Wade Davis. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Springer is off at first with 2 away. He swings and misses. Throw down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll be tagged. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Paul Hamels. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pedro Alvarez is going to grab it back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. looked at for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll step on the bag himself. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
now in the box, Wade Davis. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Michael Conforto is up off the bench. He'll be
Conforto.
missed with a slider. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to pitch.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. And now Bryce Harper. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Harper popped him up. Moustakas has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, John Snow. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Karen O'Shea.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on. Digging in and looking for more. Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bounce to first. The tag, and he is out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And now against his body, a jump throw. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Short, hit hard. DeYoung fields it cleanly on the first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-1 to Martinez. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Desmond on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Brad Hand gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Miguel Sano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Runners off for second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll be the one to get it. Going here in the Raisel Iglesias.
George Springer.
The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hey. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses up and in.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Pham is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat to pinch hit here. David Price is called upon to get the final. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Drilled down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. The relay. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. So striding forward now, Brad Hand. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there, as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The 1-0. Now here's a ground ball up. The throw from his knees. Throw got him. What a play. As this. Roberto Osuna takes the mound, as he'll be the first man to pitch. Here in Jim Edmonds is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go D. Gordon. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Slurve in there, strike one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Ready for another chance? John Snow, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Edmonds on second. Gordon at first. One gone. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to Smoke, but it's too late, as he'll get just the one. And he is. Lee Smith comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Sano scoops it up, and that's the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Soft liner towards center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. And that misses ball one. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Digging in, Miguel Sano. There are two gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Just a tick behind for a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here. Billy Wagner is some. in the toughest. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll look at a called third strike, and that winning run will hold it third with one big out on the scoreboard. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate. Billy Paul DeYoung will move into the on Dexter. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Bellinger fields cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready for another shot now. John Snow, man at first after the 2-out walk. 1-0 the count. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Ellen Hansen.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Matt Kemp would be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Nope, that's ball 4. Take the base.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. Swung on and missed it. 0-1.
Great job of
the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Steve Cishek enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Into the box.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. In the air, down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tommy Pham, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. And he's safe. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steve Cishek. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Sano at third. Pham at second with 1 away. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
2-2 the count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
In there, and it's full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Justin Smoke now. He tripled last time up. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Sano takes it in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bellinger has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off with the 51. Center fielder, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And there's one gone to start the night. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Correa is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact. And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Count is 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Center fielder,
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground at first. Played on the backhand. And he is out on the tag. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. High pop-up. Correa's got it, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Harper.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the pool area and gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number one. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Standing in, Adrian Beltre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. Price is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 0-2 from Price. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A little bouncer. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track, the wall, and that's up onto the walkway, way out of here. Striding into the box, Jim Edmonds trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hit to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. And next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. 9-1-2 due up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. A weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Desmond for 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez giving chase. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, he and Desmond, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. Cano fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He popped out in his first trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Gallo is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a chopper to the left side. And that's the first out. And now Bryce Harper. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle with that. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now a long throw to third. So stepping in, Paul DeYoung.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit.
It's George Springer.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Right there is Beltran. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Harper. Gone! Digging in now, Adrian Beltre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Price. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke waits on it, and that's the third out. stepping in, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Ian Desmond.
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping up now, Luis Severino. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits to this point.
Joey Gallo.
Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is popped up. Beltre is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Hit hard back up the middle. There's Cano. And there's one away. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. Here's Justin. Here comes the first pitch. Just got a piece up the line. And the throw's off line as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. The 0-1. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out at third. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and here's George Springer. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a breaking ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Wood into the windup. First pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Set to deal on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Miguel Sano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching, Nate Jones.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Bellinger on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Joey Gallo.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Jones is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Nelson Cruz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Day, a native Floridian. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, and a sinker. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. Popped him up. Smoke over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit. Be the pitcher. Jorge Posada will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Starling
From the stretch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit to short. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready for another chance, J.D. Martinez.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Base hit into right center. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 2-1, and there he goes towards second. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. They'll try it again from first. Got him swinging. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hard ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Harper is there. Let's see if they test it. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Sanchez at second with 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. Into the box now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Sean Doolittle. Daniel Murphy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup,
We are under the lights this evening. Into the box, Joey Gallo, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Outside, 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Cabrera's got it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
J.D. Martinez.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing it.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Even though he let that one go, you know.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ready now, Justin Smoke.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Popped him up. Konerko in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Gordon.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Verlander is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Coming to the plate now, Paul Konerko. Missed with a slider. Beyond. Base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play in the inning. Digging in, Brian Dozier. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gallo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jim Edmonds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And Edmonds hits this one on the ground to the right side. Murphy's got it, and there are 2 away now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Gordon is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit in the air to left. Edmonds is under it. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. High and deep to center field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Chris Davis now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Line drive base hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. The 2-2. In the dirt here. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider swung on and missed. Now batting, Justin Verlander. 9-1-2 due up.
Justin Verlander.
Here it comes. And there's ball 1. So 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Joey Gallo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped at the plate. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Canerco will be in time, and the inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bouncer down the line. But it gets fouled.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High pop-up. Smoke is there for it. He's got it one away. Into the box now, John Lester. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
John Lester.
Left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Here's D. Gordon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it.
And the throw is in time to get. And now Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder, Bryce
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo giving chase. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Lester into his motion. 0-1 on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Ground ball right into the shift. And there's out number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. The tag, and he is leading off the inning. Paul DeYoung. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
High chopper over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Back up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. So 1 away, and in steps Jim Edmonds. George Springer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. The 2-0 now from Lester. 2-1 the count. Springer Simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Davis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Cabrera.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Wilson Contreras would be next. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Springer. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Right there, Murphy at second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Davis going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Late that time for a strike.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Gallo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Digging into trying to... Jake Lamb is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's deep. Gordon now. Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Now pitching, Ellen Buchanan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Contreras is there. 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. DeYoung is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Riding in once again, Paul Konerko. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Cabrera.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a double play victim last time around. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. Murphy Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 for him to this point. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, but now at the plate, George Springer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No hits to this point. Cody Bellinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's in there for a strike. He's running. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Missed with a breaking ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line drive to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. So here now is the pitcher, Brad Hand, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Now pitching, Brad.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Miguel Sano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitch. Ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. A ball and a strike. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Popped him up. Konerko over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The count now at 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. J.D. Martinez will be next. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more. J.D. Martinez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone.
And the throw to first is there. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Wilson Contreras.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Martinez has to roam straight back, but Justin Smoke will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit in the air to shallow center. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to count. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Doolittle pauses. 2-2 on its way home. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Softly hit out toward short. And this will be pulled in easily. Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Martinez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 lifted in the air out to left field. Springer is going to get there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. stepping in and ready for another shot. Daniel Murphy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.